Dr. Christensen here with you, coming from my Spartan clean and white studio in sunny Scottsdale. And I've got some research updates I wanted to share with you. This is a really exciting study that just came out March 1st. This is from the University of Chicago. And what they showed was that there's a new elixir that if you consume it on a regular basis, it can cut your calorie intake substantially. And it can also lower your intake of saturated fat, of sodium, and of cholesterol. So people that have a hard time controlling their weight or struggling with their diets, you can spontaneously change that by adding this magic elixir. So what is it? Well, we call this hydrogen dioxide, and it's been available for quite some time. I'm being silly, but it's water, so H2O. Hydrogen dioxide sounds scary, but no, seriously, it's water. And that's what the study was done on. They looked at the habits of over 18,300 adults, and they saw that by just raising your water intake by a small amount, that you would see a big decrease in your intake of food. They saw the differences from 1 to 2 to 3 cups daily, and they saw that this could correspond with a decrease of about 250 calories per day spontaneously. So you just want less food when you drink more water. And there's so many other benefits to this as well. You know, blood tests do reveal when people are dehydrated either in the short term or the long term. And I gotta say, when I'm looking at blood results, I see it probably more often than not. So you may well be running around dehydrated and not aware of it. It's counterintuitive, but the way we feel thirsty only shows up when we're pretty low in our fluids. So here's the suggestion. Add in several cups per day, target 4 quarts per day total. You know, go for that for 2 weeks. And what happens is when you're better hydrated, you feel thirsty more easily and you get in the swing of it. So it becomes more natural afterwards. But for 2 weeks, make it a ritual that you've got 4 quarts of purified water. I'm a big fan of reverse osmosis. You know, distilled water's fine. There's other versions that are out. Some spring waters are fine. They can be hit or miss. There's not a lot of good regulation. And there's a lot of devices that will magnetize, alkalize, do various things to the water. I'm not too convinced about any of those. But RO is great. RO is easy. You can have that in your home. So do RO water, 3-4 quarts per day, and watch and see how your thirst responds. You'll want water more readily. You know, a usage tip, don't do all that before bed. You're going to be up peeing all night, and that's no good. You got to sleep. So start early in the day and hydrate early, hydrate often, and your health will improve. And science proves that. A big study showed that your food intake and your junk food intake will plummet just by having more water. So rock on, drink up with water. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.